Hello Summer 2022 and hello to the latest update to Samsung's A series. I'm Cholo Tolentino and let's talk about it. Things are heating up and doors are opening. And if you're looking for a new phone to take along with you, Samsung's latest might just be what you're looking for. We have a total of 5 phones, so let's go. Number 1. The Samsung Galaxy A13. The most affordable of the bunch. You're looking at the black colorway, but there are options for light blue and orange as well. Design-wise, it looks like a glossy, seamless slab, and what caught my attention is the fact that we don't get a frame for the camera array. And I think this really makes it stand out from most phones in the market. To the left, we have the SIM card tray, while on the right, we have the volume rocker and power button. Below, we have the headphone jack, speaker grill, and USB-C port. Up in front, we have a 6.6-inch Full HD Plus TFT display. No frills, but things will look sharp because again, Full HD Plus. For the cameras, we're getting a 50-megapixel f1.8 main camera, 5-megapixel f2.2 ultrawide, and 2-megapixel f2.4 depth and macro sensors. While in front, we have an 8-megapixel f2.2 selfie camera. Inside, we have an Exynos 850 paired with 4 or 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. And keeping it alive is a 5000 mAh battery with 15-watt charging. And you can grab this unit for the price I flash on screen. FYI, the prices weren't final when I recorded this, so I had to add the text in post. Number 2. The Samsung Galaxy A23. Now this one's the other half of the non-5G pair of new A-series smartphones. You're looking at the orange colorway, but you have options for black, white, and light blue. It's near identical to the A13, but this one has a bumped-up framing which I'm sure some of us are more familiar with. To the left, we have the SIM card tray, while on the right, we have the volume rocker and power button. Below, we have the USB-C port, headphone jack, and speaker grill. Up in front, we have a 6.6-inch Full HD Plus TFT display, just like the first one. But this one has a smoother 90Hz refresh rate, which I'm sure anyone who uses this will appreciate. For the cameras, we have the same lineup as the Samsung Galaxy A13. A 50-megapixel f1.8 main camera, 5-megapixel f2.2 ultrawide, and 2-megapixel f2.4 depth and macro sensors. While in front, we have an 8-megapixel f2.2 selfie camera. Inside, we have a Snapdragon 680 paired with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. Of course, it's upgradable to 1TB and yeah, different processors. For the battery, again we have a 5000 mAh cell, but this time we have 25-watt faster charging. Basically, this has a bump in performance and you can get it for the price on the screen. Number 3. The Samsung Galaxy A33 5G. Now we start with the 5G trio. I got to shoot the white model and boy does it look nice and clean. We also have options for blue, peach, which is basically the orange one, and black. And instead of rounded edges for the frame of the camera array, we have more of an edge here. And for the sides, we have a matted silver finish. Up top, we have the SIM card tray, the right has the power button and volume rocker, while below we have the USB-C port and speaker. Yup, no headphone jack for this model. Up in front, we have a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED Infinity U display. That means nicer colors, vibrancy, and deep blacks. Plus, you're getting a 90Hz display here for smooth usage, just like the other phone. For the cameras, we have a 48-megapixel f1.8 main camera with OIS, 8-megapixel f2.2 ultrawide, and 2-megapixel f2.4 bokeh and macro sensors. While in front, we have a 13-megapixel f2.2 selfie camera. OIS means stability, so it means it's good for vlogging and we'll have to test that in a future video. Inside, we have an Exynos 1280 paired with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, expandable to 1TB. That's a brand new processor, and it also gives you access to a speedy 5G connection. For the battery, we have a 5000 mAh cell which is charged by 25-watt charging. On top of that, we have IP67 protection, an on-screen fingerprint scanner, face unlock, and Dolby Atmos sound. You're getting a lot of quality of life features here, and you can grab it for the price on screen. Number 4. the Samsung Galaxy A53 5G. Next is the middle child of the 5G siblings. Now this one legit looks like a twin of the Galaxy A33 5G. I tested out the blue unit, but there are options for peach, white, and black. But I really like the shade of this one though. Now the way you can tell this apart from the Galaxy A33 is the sides. Instead of a matted silver, we're getting a shiny finish here instead. We get the power button and volume rocker on the right, and instead of above, we have the SIM card tray below, together with a USB-C port and speaker grill. Again, no headphone jack for this one. Up in front, we have a slightly bigger 6.5-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED Infinity O display. Again, great, vivid colors. But now, things are even smoother with a 120Hz refresh rate instead. And for the cameras, we have a beefier 64MP f2.2 main camera with OIS, 12MP f2.2 ultra-wide, and 5MP f2.4 bokeh and macro sensors. While in front, we get, again, a beefier 32MP f2.2 selfie snapper. And the OIS is something we'll have to test, but this is looking good for some social media and vlogging. And Samsung does have a great history with photos. Inside, we have the same 5nm Exynos 1280 as the Galaxy A33, and that's paired with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. And powering the phone is again a 5000mAh battery. We're gonna have to test out how well it can handle the 120Hz screen though. And that's charged by 25W charging, and you also get IP67 protection, Dolby Atmos, Face Unlock, and an on-screen print scanner. And the prices for this model are on the screen. 5. The Samsung Galaxy A73 5G. And finally, we have the top-end A-series model for this year. I shot the mint variant, which is my favorite of the bunch, but there were also options for gray and white models. You get a nice soft-feeling matte finish here, which I absolutely love. We have the same color for the sides, but glossy instead, so no silver here. We got the power button and volume rocker to the right, SIM card tray up top, and USB-C port and speaker grill below. So that caps it. Only the non-5G models of this year's A-series have headphone jacks. Up in front, we have the biggest display at 6.7 inches, and it's a Full HD Plus Super AMOLED Infinity O display with another speedy 120Hz refresh rate. For the cameras, we have a whopping 108MP f1.8 main camera with OIS, 12MP f2.2 ultra-wide, 5MP bokeh, and 5MP macro sensor. While in front, we have a 32MP f2.2 selfie camera. Clearly sporting the best camera of the bunch, I'm sure photographers and Instagram junkies will love this. Inside, we have a Snapdragon 778 5G paired with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. Again, it's upgradable to 1TB. That's a tried and tested processor, so games should be good on this for sure. Keeping the phone alive is a 5000mAh battery with 25W fast charging. It also has IP67 protection, Dolby Atmos, Face Unlock, and an on-screen fingerprint scanner. Definitely a packed model, being the most powerful and feature-heavy of the A-series this year. And you'll be able to grab one for yourself for the price on screen. There you have it, Samsung's 2022 update for their A-series. We have 5 models for different types of users with different budgets. As long as you know what you're going to be using it for, you're sure to find the perfect fit for you. Either way, I think all the models look gorgeous and sport features that you're sure to enjoy at home, in the office, and when you're out having fun. Watch out for more updates on our website, and please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Once again, it's Cholo of Unbox, and I'll see you guys in the next one.